California.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Majestix Heroclix podcast. If you like our content, please like and subscribe. It really helps us out. If you're interested in learning more about the Bronze Age format and the Majestix Open Series, please check out the Open Series website. Also, if you want to learn more about Heroclix strategies, tactics, and lists from the game's top players, please visit the Majestix Apex Insiders website. Lastly, if you're looking for Heroclix singles, please visit our eBay stores. All the links for everything I just talked about is below in the description. My name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host Patrick.
What's up, everybody? Happy Quarantine Monday.
Happy Quarantine Monday.
It's over 2 months now.
Yeah.
We're like approaching 3 months pretty soon.
Yeah, because it's been, March? Middle of March.
Middle of March.
We're middle of it now.
Was it middle? I think it was like, I feel like it was like, yeah, maybe it was.
It was middle of March for me.
Yeah.
Is when they told me to stay home from school,
Yeah,
like from
that's
summer.
right.
It was the 16th was that Monday.
So it is 2 months for you already.
Yeah, it's 2 months.
Yeah, ours was like a few days after you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember you told me, I was like, oh, they just told us to be careful, and then they're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yes, it's a little more than be careful, guys. But yeah, dang, 2 months. It's been a trip.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been following a lot of following this like closely more.
I try not to watch the news too much. It's depressing.
No, it's that's the thing. It's a lot of the it's like a lot of scare tactics.
Of course.
So that what I'm saying is it's not as serious as everybody's making it out to be. So
yeah.
because everything is so doom and gloom and everyone is just like, well, we can't do anything. So like basically you're damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you're just going to stay caged up forever. It's not going to work. So you're going to go out there and risk it. That probably won't work either, but it would be for me, at least for me. And I know there's a majority of the people, you got to go out and live. You can't just be like caged up forever.
No, for sure.
Because if not, because it's you're like basically in like house arrest.
Yeah, we've all been kind of somewhat of a martial law, like the old without, people without the military driving around.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of people that are just like basically protesting or whatever. But I don't think it's I don't know. People say, I think I just know that a lot of people are doing it for hyperbole to advance their own agenda, but I don't know anybody that's gotten it, or they use hyperbole like, oh, I know tons of people. Like, you're just saying that because you want to be right, you want to win the argument as opposed to being right.
Yeah, no, I personally don't know anyone either.
That's what I'm saying, right? And the people that maybe you have heard, they've like recovered.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no one close to me has been affected. No one even in my outer circle has been affected. Like I said, I'm just following the rules.
My mom knew somebody like that was sick, but that person was like in her 70s and had like some like pulmonary disease or whatever. Yeah. But now they counted, so like that person died, right?
So they counted it as COVID.
So they counted as that. It's like, but was it that, or was it because she's 75 and she had like pulmonary problems?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like
added to it, I'm sure.
If you listen to some of the, I listen to some of the podcasts just from I don't listen to like the political ones because they all have an agenda. They all want to advance something that they're trying to do. I listen to the ones that are like, it's like me and you talking. Mm-hmm. They don't have agendas. We're just like, fuck, we're just trying to like make ends meet. We're just trying to live. So it's going to be it's going to be like a different outlook. So like the Joe Rogan Experience, he has a bunch of people on, and they're pretty big names. Like one of them's Elon Musk. And a lot of them are just like, dude, this is crazy. Like, we need to get back and live. Like, we can't just be caged up. It's obviously, we know that there's no cure, whatever. But it's almost like people take risks every day anyway. Like if you walk out and you drive, dude, there's car accidents really high.
But when you're going out driving your car, you put on a seatbelt to be safe. So now, just the new going out is going to be being safe as putting on a mask.
I don't agree with
as
that.
long as people can,
but I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that either. But whatever. As long as we can get out there, get out there. But I just, what I don't like is like now we can't, like nobody could like touch each other anymore. That's gonna be stupid. It's like, well, that's like the basic human interaction, the human experience. So you can't even dap up your friend. You can't even like hug them, nothing, because everybody's gonna be like, hey, what's going on?
Like human touch is like a primal need. Like
exactly.
People have it deep inside of them. So
even if like and so like friends, family, loved ones, whatever, and then you're like, well, we can't do any of that. Like, well, that sucks. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I think this is it's really dumb. Like it's weird because like I have a couple guys that come in and help me out.
Mm-hmm.
I pay them to do stuff, and they're just like, well, they're also they're like younger in their 20s. They like they understand, they know what's going on, but they also like, I'm not gonna trip over it too much. Like I'm not gonna do anything to jeopardize anybody, but it's not gonna stop me from like coming and saying what's up.
Yeah.
And like going out and hanging out or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, that's how it should be. It's one of those like, well, if it's hard because like we don't know who's being tested, right? It sucks because like
not a lot of people are.
There's no way to know that somebody's tested unless someone has a sign that's like, oh, I'm clear. Like they wear a wristband that says I'm good.
Bring in your test results from the day
what
before.
I mean? And I'm like, my God, is it going to be like that? We're like, well, let me see your wristband. Okay, we're good. Now we can like shake hands. Like, oh my God.
Dang, that's like a whole nother level of segregation.
That's going to be so that's totally it's like dystopian society, futuristic shit right there, where it's like that's what it's going to be. Like you can't go outside. Like, oh, you make sure you wear your mask. Have you seen The Island?
The new one? The movie, right?
Island it's Michael Bay's film, like 2005. It bombed in the box office, but it's a dystopian future. It has Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson.
No, I don't remember it.
So that one, the premise of that is they're supposed to be quarantined in this high-tech facility.
Okay.
People, because outside is it's like a toxic waste. If you go out there, you'll die. So when you leave the facility or you go anywhere around, they have to wear hazmat suits. Okay. They have to wear masks and shit. I was like, And you know what's interesting too? Sounds
like Vault-Tec.
There is a well, it sounds like right now. And then they if they have like security, like they have people walking around that if you get too close to someone, they have proximity alert.
Oh my God.
And they go, you're too close. You have to.
Let's go check this out.
So it's like, oh, that's six feet away. That's social distancing. Because in there, like they like actually like they touched arms, and then the guy's like, hey, and it's like proximity alert, and then like they're like, hey, you gotta back up.
Dangerous game you play there.
And then what happened was, I mean, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's like really, really in the beginning. He goes out. There's nothing. It's fine. They find out that their actual. I don't want to spoil that part because you're gonna watch it, but like, it wasn't like all that was just nothing.
That makes sense. That's most of those apocalyptic worlds.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities though. It's like, don't go outside. You're gonna catch it and die. No.
Yeah, the kill rate's not high.
Not. That's why it's like you have like a higher chance of going out there and getting on a freeway and getting into an accident.
Well, nowadays that shit's hella empty.
Well, yeah, but that's what the statistics show. Just like that's just how it is, But like, whatever. Anyway, that's all something else. I just see a lot of people posting on when they're like, oh, everybody stay in. I'm like, dude, that doesn't actually, to me, that doesn't actually. Okay, so let's say they say they flatten the curve, right? It goes unless it's completely eradicated, the second you go out, it's gonna go right back up again.
Yeah, there's going to be a second wave and a huge
No matter
big
what.
burst of it again
So,
once things loosen up.
okay, so then what does that mean then? You can never go out?
That
Because
means
right? That means you can never go out. Like if you go, if there's no vaccine and there's no cure or whatever, you go out there and you like everybody stayed in, but it's not completely gone because there's still a low percentage. This is going to be the same thing that's happened in March, the beginning of March, at the end of February. A couple people are going to get it, and then it's just going to go all over again. And it doesn't even matter how much we stay away. It's still going to get to people because people still have to interact with other people no matter what. So it's almost like, well, then what the fuck? All that's for nothing?
like going to the gas pump, doing it, right? Pumping gas, or going to the grocery store, picking up a box that somebody
But
else put back.
that's not
No, I'm saying that's
yeah, the point
interacting
is
with other people.
that's not living. Yeah, oh, you go there, but that's not living.
No, yeah, no, I'm backing up what you're saying is that this is what you have to do to live.
Yeah.
And doing that, you're going to interact and be in contact with
Exactly.
other people, whether
So
you think you are or not.
Right, you're trying to be safe. You're
Yeah.
trying to do that. Yeah, it's still gonna happen. So it's like, well, what the fuck? You know, and you don't want to misconstrue this to what other, you know, how other people can interpret it. Like, I'm not saying go out there and fucking rub on everybody and lick everybody's face. That's not, no. It's just, it's the over. I see it too when I go out and I go to like the post office and I drop off mail. You know, you're right. Gas pump. Go to the grocery store. Go to like a fast food joint. Like a Walgreens to get my you know, get the medicine or whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like oh my, you know, it's like dude, like I don't have HIV or something. What the
Dude,
fuck?
no, I get it. Like when I walk down an aisle at the store,
Yeah.
and, like you have to walk by people, and people just like scoot over as far as
Oh
they can.
yeah, they're
looking
like,
at
oh
you
my
weird.
god,
I'm just
oh
walking
my
by
god,
here.
what the fuck? I'm not spitting on you.
I'm like, I'll even turn away if that makes you feel more comfortable.
Dude, you know, it's the way that people, because the way that it's being portrayed, it's almost like you can't breathe on somebody, you can't be within 6 feet of somebody. It's almost, you can't touch someone when they won't even like, you know, high five, shake hand, whatever, or just nothing. Like, let's say you're fully clothed, then nothing's gonna happen. Like, you can't even do that, right? So
Yeah.
that to me, it's like, wow, you can't. It's like you can't transmit it like it's like that. I don't know, man. It's just so weird, dude. It's fucking. It's like every time I go, I'm just like, oh, you know why I have, you know why I wouldn't wear the mask, but I do it just so I won't get shit from people from that are around.
I did not wear a mask until it was mandatory.
Yeah, I mean, I do it. Well, I do it now because
it's mandatory.
Well, even if it wasn't mandatory, I would still do it just so people wouldn't fucking. Where's your mask? You know what I mean? Like, oh, like look, you know what it's gonna be. It's like, let's say there's 10 people that have masks and you're the one that doesn't. They're gonna all look at you, like you're the fucking moron. You know? And I was like, oh god, I hate that. So instead to just like. To just circumvent that, I'm just like not even worry about it. Just okay, just do it, just so they shut up. But I fucking hate it. Number one, because it fogs up my glasses.
Yes, no, I agree. And dude, wearing like a regular mask with a beard sucks. So I got those tube scarf or like the scoop, the tube necks. The scarf ones that are like a tube.
Yeah.
And I just double it up and just put it over my face. It works great.
That's good. Yeah, man. Fuck, man. This is annoying. And you know, it's like it's gonna be even longer until people can come to even play in a tournament. God damn it.
I know, like it's almost daily. I have people asking me like,
yeah, dude,
you gonna open up so we can play? I'm like, you know, we've got the shelter in place. Like,
you know, I like if a couple guys want to hit me up and they can we come over and play? I'll come over and play, and they'll come and play. But I can't run tournaments, and that's what people want. They want to play League. They want to play those fun like thematic tournaments that we do, you know, and we have all these like OP kits coming out that we can't give out, and I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. So if only the little thing that Heroclix is already kind of bothering a lot of people like that, I can only imagine what like the Magic game stores Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, where they can't do
Jeez.
shit. Or like the Warhammer, those big stores that have the Warhammer.
Yeah.
D&D
'Cause
nights.
yeah,
Can't
most
do any
people
of that.
don't have like those setups at their house. Like they go
No,
there
yeah.
for their setups, and yeah,
That's why you have a store. You go there because of that. It's the same thing. Like why do
Yeah.
you go to a gym because you don't have your home gym in your garage? You go to like LA Fitness or whatever. But anyway, I guess we can move on from that doom and gloom shit.
Well, there is a little bit of doom and gloom that's lifting as Alliance is open now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
So yes, I got my pre-order
Back to
or
come back.
pre-release JLU stuff.
I know you
ordered it.
Yeah. So I was telling like I was telling you earlier, they sent me they're sending me a second wave of the pre-release.
There you go.
Like whatever.
Why not?
I'm also getting some Crisis Protocol stuff. Oh, God, I don't know why I'm getting that. Like I'm never gonna play that.
I get all the Marvel Legends stuff. I love the deck building game. It's fun. Like we always have fun playing it. So.
But the Protocol is supposed to be like the Heroclix or like the Heroclix equivalent to, or like the Warhammer equivalent, but in the Marvel style.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah. You haven't seen it? It's like it's where they come in the plastic.
I've seen some of the miniatures.
Together,
yeah.
And you have to paint them, and then you make the terrain. And it's just like Warhammer, but it's like Marvel.
That's even better.
Warhammer 40K or War Machine or whatever. Yeah. But I just like it. It just looks so cool. You know, I put the pieces together, but I don't.
You don't paint.
I don't want to paint, and I don't want. And I have to put the terrain together and paint it. And I'm like, well, it's gonna suck to play it when they're not painted. I know Shane was saying he could paint it, but I'm like, I want to paint it too, but like, I suck.
I want to paint it, but I want it to look good.
Yeah, I want to paint it, but like, because I know if I have somebody else paint it, I'm like, cool, but it's not mine.
Yeah.
But like I ordered the playmat.
Okay.
It's not. It's like, you know what it is. It's like their mat. It's just like a flat, almost like a canvas style mat because it's not neoprene. But it's
like a thicker vinyl that's on fabric, right?
I think so. Yeah, and then it's like
D&D mats.
Yes, exactly. And it's all there's like, you know, there's like a road here, there's a street corner here, and then what you do is you put your terrain all around to fit the spot.
Awesome.
So like if there's a parking lot, so you can put like 3 cars in there, but there's like 8 spots to choose from, so you can put where you want to put the cars. You can put the building on this side of the street or that side, so you can put the lamppost over here. You know what I mean? But you have to put all this together, paint them and everything. Like, so I want to play. So what I was telling Shane was, they do everything. They have, so how they do their, like, if they're a colossal size or a giant size or a regular size or tiny, it's the different size bases.
Okay.
A regular base, there's a bigger, and then there's a big one. So like Hulk is the big one.
Yeah.
So
massive.
Because he's big. So that's how they decide if they're like colossal. So like Hulk can see over a certain amount of terrain. He can throw something over something, whatever, right? Well, what I was gonna do is take some of the Heroclix and just take them off of the thing and just put them on those bases. Because if you're only looking at the base, you could put whatever Hulk you want on there.
Yeah, for sure. The AI one with the tank turret would look good.
Oh yeah, yes.
The 2x2.
Dude, that's oh man, you know what though? I can't bring myself to rip that one off because that one sells.
That's true.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look through all the figures that don't have cards, and then just gonna go through them and just rip up. Dude, that's a good dude because
you actually had a huge influx of that actually recently.
Dude, the Hulk that's in the Crisis Protocol is the same size as the tank turret Hulk.
Oh, nice.
Oh, now you make me want to freaking rip that off because the base is big, so it's gonna fit that. It's like a 2x2 base.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. All right, I'll think about it.
I don't want food for thought, my friend.
Like,
but maybe
because I just want to play because like we have the rules and everything. I'm like, shit. It's just gonna look ugly because they're all not painted.
Oh, it looks fine.
You haven't seen any of them, huh? Let me show you.
I think you might have showed me Spider-Man. I think that was the only one.
So before I got really slammed.
Yeah.
I would take like a 20-minute break, 15-minute break to glue these guys together. You see Spider-Man?
Yeah, those look really good.
And then Red Skull.
So how long does it take you to put those together?
And then Captain America. Oh, because, well, much faster now because my glue skills are on point because I've been having the glue Heroclix forever. But they come in the plastic sprues. So they're like a flat plastic thing, and so you have to X-Acto knife them out. And you have to kind of file the little things that are popping out, and then you just glue them together. So, like, for example, this cap, he came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, probably like 10 to 12 pieces.
Jeez.
Can you believe that? This little thing, 10 to 12 pieces, and they all come in one, and you cut all of them out. Like, his shoulder pads are separate pieces. His belt, the 2 belt lines here are 2 pieces. Wow. The shield is a piece. His arm and hand is a piece. So, like, you have to glue them all. You have to cut them all and glue them all together. And his legs are, you put them to, like, it's like half of a leg, and then obviously the base.
Yeah.
So
sounds fun yet tedious.
Yeah. So it was cool to, like, it was a nice little relaxing break. But then when the more I got slammed, I was like, I don't have time to do, because it was cool. I looked forward to, like, oh, good, I get to get a little break.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why each day. So I did 3 days of just cutting and putting them, and then I just stopped. But I'm probably gonna do it again tonight just to get my sanity back.
Are you caught up for the day?
Oh, well, the shipping, yeah, but not the sorting back.
Yeah.
Like all the restock, I have to do a lot. And I got that from David Hobbs. He posted his collection.
Yes.
I got that one in.
Nice.
So there's like probably like 15 or 20 of those Rubbermaid bins just over there.
Busy.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go over the
So Thursday we had a regular Bronze Age event. I'm going to pull up the results for that now.
Yeah, because I didn't put the team up yet. I will, though.
Oh, okay. Mark 7, right?
8.
Okay, that's not up then.
No, on just on the Facebook. You just put the Facebook.
There we
are. You'll have to go back to, like, on the 14th or whatever. May 14th, it's the one where Jose won. The one that I was playing. Did nothing for like 40 minutes.
I know. Apparently I didn't do anything for 40 minutes either.
3 attacks.
All right. So, yeah. Jose Bargon won.
Are you sharing it?
I thought I was. Is it not sharing?
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Like you froze. Okay, you see it? You froze.
I hear the train.
Okay. I know it's train time. All right. So he was playing the new JLU Darkside at 200 points with Parallax, the entity, paired with Split Lip and Old Woman, Curse Hammer, Bat Signal, Boxing Ring, Stark Tower location bonus, and 22 points of the Sinestro Core Power Battery. He had 2 IDs, the Green Arrow and the Shield level 7. Sideline was Nick Fury, one holding the Watcher's Eyes, and Hawkeye, Green Arrow, Gorilla Grodd. The maps of choice were Stark Tower, Toon Worlds, and Labyrinth. So yeah, hard to hit team. He's got great mobility.
This is so it's what's interesting to know here in regular bronze, he actually beat Steve in the Black Widow Avengers. But if you look at the 3 out of the 8 are Black Widow Avengers, and he went 3-0. So it's not completely dead, because I guess ultimately you have to hit Darkseid still, right? So you still got to hit that 19 with your -2 attack. That's hard.
Yeah, it's not an easy feat to accomplish.
Yeah. And if your team doesn't have that many perplexes, you're going to be hitting with a 9 or 10 attack. Because if let's say you're an 11, let's say you're base 11, and you have 1 perplex, so you're perplex at 12, you're -2, 10. You got to hit that 10 on 19 on Darkseid. Yeah, right.
Hit 9s all day.
Yeah,
not really.
That's hard, and that's like, but not only that, but you hit, and then you got to do it again and again and again.
Because he's got a long dial.
Yeah, that's too hard, and he does have steel energy. He's just straight up steel energy.
Yeah.
So he can actually just heal by just charging back in, especially if he picks up Kurt's hammer. If he picks up Kurt's hammer and he's on the steel energy clicks, he could just charge with the +2 attack and then heal.
And then he's got like 5 damage up top, and goes he hits high damage throughout. So he's gonna knock you down.
He's doing he's doing a big chunk. But as you can still see, the Black Widows are still
stand strong.
Black Widow, man, this is I feel like Black Widow's starting to take over although he didn't win, so I guess that is a thing. So it's nice to know the dark side still.
And may curb it a little bit.
Yeah, so also Jose, he's the grinder, right? And he's picking up some solid wins. Like he beat PJ recently. He beat Steve. So he's starting to get up there, man. So he's starting to be a real threat. But we'll see if. Well, I guess the regular bronze isn't going to matter until later on, because when we talk about our qualifier, it's going to be limited.
Yes.
So it might just be more Black Widows. Anyway, all right.
So the other team that I liked from this event was Robert. He got third. Drag this over. So he was playing a +8 robot, which I was waiting for and expecting someone to play 3 Brainiacs. That's easy. 30 points +3 to your theme team. So he has the Lieutenant Commander Data, the Sabretooth, Mr. Sinister, Magneto, Tri-Sentinel, which we haven't seen in a while, and so it's kind of good for him to bring back something he was successful with the Green Battery again. So
it's funny. So he basically changed. So Data took place of Isaac, and the 3 Brainiacs took place of Ophidian.
And he has exospecs on there to give the Magneto the pulse wave. He has that theme should be able to pick up the object. So we'll see if he sticks with it for a while. If Rob likes it, he usually sticks with it. If not, he ditches it. And then what else do we have? We had a regular event of Bronze Age Limited, which is what our qualifier will be. This is won by Adam Friedman. So it had this
second. Okay, how many has he won now?
I believe this is the second one. I have to go back and check, but I believe it's at least 2. So the Jason Wingard, the Uatu, the Watcher, Black Glove Demon, Dark Phoenix, Q Prime.
3.
Huh? It has been 3?
I feel like he's won 3, dude. But
okay,
maybe
I'll have to double check. Surtur, Wendigo, Betty Brant, and 8-point Pym Pocket Tank, Reality Gem, the 6-point Bookcase, the 2-point Bat Signal, our sideline of Dr. Demonicus, Isaac, the Connelly, Dr. Claire Finn, Kismet, Particle Tank, the Troublemaker and Trouble Alerts are Aquaman, 2 Black Vulcan on a Firestorm. The maps of choice are Genosha, Labyrinth, and Flashpoint Flood. So this team is just a lot of
6 concoctions. So he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 figures and 3. So he's got 9 figures, 3 objects, and a full sideline for the Jason Wingard and the Trouble Alerts and shit. Dude, this team, it's, although it's a Black Glove Demon, I feel if you change Black Glove Demon into something else, that this type of team could still be good.
Okay.
Because the more and more I'm watching him play, Black Glove Demon is just an element on the team. It's not, as he calls it, an all-in BGD.
Yes, which is what he initially started off with.
Yeah, the all-in BGD doesn't work because it's a one-trick pony. He's trying to get the infinite attacks off.
Yeah.
But if that's why he was losing all the time, was because he couldn't get it off.
So explain, because you were watching his first match against Steve. Explain kind of what he does, how it works,
Yeah, so people is it's weird
Because people are gonna look at this and gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
I mistakenly put this on the regular Majestix page,
Oh,
and then it got a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of questions because they're like, "How does it work?" And I got like people like Dan asking,
yeah,
Matty G asking, and everybody's like, "What's going on?" Because it looks like a pile of shit, right?
it does.
But yeah, it really does. You're like, okay, Watto has a 0 attack, Q has a
It's
0 attack, Pim Pocket Tank I think has like a 0 attack, Betty Brand has an 8 attack, 1 damage. Well, what? And Black Glove Demon's a 9 attack, 2 damage.
Yeah. Like,
So
where's the damage coming from?
What he does here is he equips the Reality Gem onto Black Glove Demon. And Black Glove Demon, the Reality Gem says if he rolls a 10 on his attack, you get to make another attack. Or you get to make I think you make a TK attack. Now, okay, so what? How does this work? Well, Black Glove Demon now says, and I think we've gone over this a few times already. If he misses, or if he misses a close attack, or if a person next to him misses an attack while he's next to them.
No, if somebody misses
an
opposing character while he's next to him,
just bring it up so that
he gets to make an attack.
We get it right, because I want to explain this right. There it is. You already.
All right. When a friendly character misses an opposing character adjacent to Black Glove Demon,
There you go.
After
he gets to make. So how it words here is he gets a free action or whatever, but because of the new templating, he gets to make an attack at no cost.
Yes.
So if somebody shoots a guy next to him, misses, you miss, Black Glove gets to attack. So if Black Glove misses, he gets to attack again. So you keep doing it until you hit. So what Adam basically does is, if your defense is like a 19 or 20, and he has Reality Gem, if he misses, he gets to attack again. If he misses, he's going to attack again. If he hits you, he's going to hit you with a 10 or 11, which means he hits, and then the Reality Gem will trigger because you rolled a 10. So you roll a 10, then you get to make a TK attack. Well, you miss with a TK attack. Okay, well then he gets to attack again. Well, you roll a 10. Okay, it triggers the Reality Gem again. You get another attack. So it's basically an infinite attack, right? Unless the attack you're hitting is only a 9. If the attack only needs a 9, and he rolls and he hits, then it ends. But what the plan is, he misses 3 times with Black Glove Demon, and he finally hits the last time, and so it's done, right? So you think it's done.
Yeah.
But he missed 3 times because he attacked a bunch of times. So then he calls in Aquaman as a trouble alert, and Aquaman gets to make average fish in water. He gets to make water somewhere, and the average fish come out. They have autonomous, and the fish have they have like an 8 attack. Yeah. So they're gonna miss, and then so the first one's gonna miss, and then it's gonna trigger Black Glove, and here we go again. And then when he's done with his, then the other average fish hits, and then we start over again. So Black Glove can attack. He can attack until he can kill something, right? Or you're really unlucky, and then you roll like 4 crit misses because he'll die. But the other trick is, if you're not able to stop it, Uatu will bat signal up. He'll bat signal up somebody. Oh yeah, he'll bat signal up, like, let's say Dark Phoenix, or Wendigo, and then Wendigo will try to hit. If he misses, then it triggers a Black Glove again. Right.
So he's got answers for.
Yeah. So one of the other things you can do with that is, you just carry Black Glove all the way up, and then the Pim Tank follows. The Pocket Tank follows him, and because he wasn't carried or something, the Pocket Tank can attack with its 0 attack, whatever. So that's gonna miss, and then it triggers the Black Glove again.
Yeah. So this is.
It's hard to deal with. Go back to the team.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, even though he's only 34 points, he's investing Uatu Bat Signal, Reality Gem, Pocket Tank. So if you want to break it down, it's 20. He's putting 70 points into the on top of the Black Glove Demon. So he's putting 104 points into that little trick, and then all the rest of it just works fine because now the other rest of the team works like a regular team. Because if you look at it, Jason Wingard, Dark Phoenix, Q, Surtur, Wendigo. Those are like your basic good stuff pieces that they can retail, they can heal. Jason makes stuff. He can chain mind control. Q has his dice manipulation prob. All of those things. But it's the multiple avenues, it's the multiple angles of attack that Adam can present at any given time that makes it really hard to beat this team. It's definitely beatable because he's lost with this at least twice in limited.
Mm-hmm.
One of them just to a cosmic team that just blasted
Black
Glove
Glove.
in one turn because like Astronomer has like a million range.
Yeah.
Just killed him. And then
That's
that makes it hard.
Yeah, that stops the combo of you taking lots of damage for 0 attacks.
Yeah.
So what do you think this team has a hard time going up against? Like I know we talked like with him. I know I talked with him. Majestix is one of them, but he took out the Majestix last night.
Yeah. The Majestix team I don't think is that hard for him at all because the Mystique team cannot attack. If the Mystique team attacks, it dies because they're gonna lose the
Shapeshift.
Yeah. Then now they're open to just getting wailed on. But a team like Michael Smith's team, where you're playing the Cosmic team, where you have like a high theme and you can pick a map and you outrange them, outvision them, whatever. You can easily. I won't say easily, but you're more equipped to handle it. And he's beaten him. Also, the game against Steve was really close. I thought Steve had the game won. And then Adam pulled something out of his ass. But also this is a testament to Adam's skill. Because he adapted, like he totally changed it. And of course he had to get a lucky by rolling 8s on some of the moves, some of the attacks, but that's why he put himself in a position to do that. But I thought Steve played a really, really good game against him. So the Black Widow team can beat this team.
Okay.
It definitely can. It's a tough match, but it can. Little things have to go. It's really weird because it's dependent on if the trouble alerts die or not from the rolling from their thing. Because if they die, then the Black Glove Demon loses because they're just losing them more points. Because like if Firestorm and Aquaman come out and they roll, let's say they get hit for 1 and then they roll not optimal, they could just die. If Q doesn't roll the right die on his thing, that could be a problem too. Because it can turn hits into misses, misses into hits, things like that. But another team I think that can do it, obviously, a high theme Vulture team can just run this over.
God, yeah.
So like if you wanted to try so Hawkeye kills this too. So if you wanted to do that, remember we talked about the Shield Hawkeye Vulture team, or Avengers.
It was Avengers.
Vulture, yeah, right. It's one. You could play both.
Yeah.
You could do one with Shield. You could do one with Avengers. But both of those have Hawkeye and Vulture. It wrecks this team because they're gonna be. So they're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna stay on. We're gonna be on Genosha or what? Well, yeah, some open map that's close. And then he's gonna equip his guys turn 1. Then turn 2, here comes Vulture, and then Hawkeye comes. Boom, 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 boom. They're all dead.
Yeah, good game.
Also, I think a swarmy type of team that plays, kind of like what PJ was running a couple weeks ago with the ant swarms.
Yes, I remember those.
I think that if you can combine that with like, let's say you play the ant team with like Steve Rogers and Isaac, and make them all Avengers, you have like this ant swarm with the pogs from Isaac and they're gonna have to get through all of that. And this team is really soft. There's no reducers. The only reducers are like the big guys. all the little guys don't have reducers, so they can all die from the poison. But I know that when you first see it, and you see, when he wins, it's like, well, why isn't this banned or whatever? It's like, well, like he's barely getting to the winning. He's like in the black now. He's no longer in the red. Because remember, he started off, I believe, 1, 2, and 7 or something like that with the team.
Yeah, it was rough.
But when he changed it up, and also Adam's a superb player. So a team like this, there's like no room for errors. If you mess up, you will lose. So he's been playing this since the beginning.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could just pick this team up and go.
Yeah. You might think you can until you realize all the iterations that you need to know by the time you're playing it. And it is a known commodity now, at least the people who are, playing in our events. So they should know what to prioritize when they're attacking. So
kill that Black Glove Demon.
I think this is still, you kill Black Glove Demon, you hit bat signal,
Black Glove
Demon, you're golden. Or if you can one-shot Jason, that's even better. Because the one thing that got Steve when they played was he got that chain mind control and he hit every single one of his mind controls. And I was like, well, I thought I was like, oh, he had this one, but Adam's like, well, I got one shot, right? And like, all right, I got to get these mind controls off. So that's why that Jason Wingard actually, in my opinion, all of this is smoke and mirrors to hide the fact that Jason Wingard is the actual thing that makes this
teamwork.
Yeah, so because it's like you know what it is? It reminds me of is like, hey, look at me. Everybody's looking over here, and the diversion, and then like you go from the back and then you slap them in their head. It's like everybody's so focused on the Black Glove Demon and that combo. You're trying to figure that out. Meanwhile, Jason's slowly getting up there, and then he makes 2 pogs, and then he starts mind controlling, and you're like, wait a minute,
where'd this come from?
How am I getting triple teamed all of a sudden when I just killed half of his guys?
He's like flanking
you. You can kill like half his team, and then you can still lose because the 2 pogs and the mind control chain from Jason is still going to be it can still be enough to you, which is insane.
Dude, yeah, the mind control from Jason, like if he can get him off and consecutively hit everyone, it's not fun to be on the other side of that. Just personal experience.
You're just sitting there going, well,
yeah, let me know when you're done.
Go ahead. Yeah, you got it. Okay, go. Yeah, you got that guy. Go. And it's almost like I'd rather just hit me with Black Glove a bunch of times instead of you rolling your mind control and then just like what I don't know. I feel like it's worse that way. I don't know. Like I feel like it's worse watching them.
Would
like,
you rather
my whole team and just like decimating, going through everybody, whereas Black Glove can just hit you and then you're done, and then hits you and then you're done.
Yeah, done to death.
Jason just keeps going. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah.
Does he stop? Does he only stop when you miss, or is it only from someone he hasn't targeted?
I think if he misses, I think he can just go to someone else he hasn't targeted. Let's look real fast.
God,
I have Jason. Mind control. When Jason Wingard uses it as range, you may count and draw line of fires from any character he hits this turn. And if he hits after resolutions, he can use mind control at no cost, but only target a character he hasn't targeted with mind control. So yeah, he has to keep hitting. But
as long as he hits another guy, right?
Yeah. So
oh my God,
he's got perplex.
Well, yeah, I mean later on he doesn't have it at top, but. Yeah, so that team and this is for the limited. So this is, I think, if people are going to be playing in the qualifier going forward, you got to be aware of Black Glove Demon and Black Widows. Those are the big ones. Also, people need to worry about fucking Majestix.
It's a thing.
Still surprised nobody plays Shredders.
Dude,
you know what?
I playing them, but I got to run these.
You know what? You know what the Majestix are? They're the Murder Hornets, and the Shredders are the Praying Mantis. Because the Praying Mantis destroys everything. Shredders basically destroys everything too, right?
Dude, I think Shredders would have a pretty good field day against this team, against Adam's team.
Yeah, like all these. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, let's look at I guess let's look up Paul's team because that was the one new thing that we saw, which was cool. And he finished. He went 2-1 as well.
Yes. Bam. So, Paul was rocking She-Hulk from AOU, Arcade from Avengers Assemble, Mr. Sinister, The Construct, Batman Prime,
Beautiful.
Dark Phoenix, Groot, Big Tony, and a WWE ring.
See, these are the kind of teams I love seeing. Like that's why I love seeing Adam's team, and then this because this is like a pile. It looks like a pile. But I mean, his only loss was to the bullshit Mystique team, which is like the Mystique team is more bullshit than the Black Glove Demon, because at least the Black Glove Demon you can fight it. You can actually
interact.
Not only you can interact, but like he gives up a shitload of points. Like he's given up 200 points.
Easy.
And, like he routinely gives up 150 to 200 points because the Trouble Alerts die too. But the Mystique's team, it's like 5-0. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
But then he's got Influence. What else?
Influence.
What's okay?
Arcades
What's
Arena,
Influence?
Ice Planet.
What's the Influence do?
I don't remember offhand. Oops.
So this team is a throwback to back in the day. What's the Force Blast 3? Okay.
Force Blast. Yeah. Knock back a character 1 square.
So Arcade
Kill.
was a very strong piece. I actually played it in one of the last chance qualifiers, and I made a top 8 at the Rock Cup in 2015 with it. But it was Lydia and Arcade. So this functions similar. So one of the guys here that used to come to the store, Jim, the guy that does my art guy, before, he played this team. He played a team like this. So She-Hulk says, if you lose the map roll, you can re-roll the map. Arcade says neither side gets map bonus. So you're rolling straight up. But She-Hulk gives you a prob on your map roll.
Yeah, so the odds are in your favor.
But not only that, but check out She-Hulk. Take a look at her. She's actually really good. This is the one from AOU. I remember she's awesome.
There we are. Probably low points.
Yeah. So
All right. So if she isn't part of a theme team first time, So we got that. Oh, and you add +1 to your result.
You don't though because Arcade doesn't do it.
Got it. So she can use Charge Flurry. She has Super Strength. She has Willpower. When She-Hulk is adjacent to a character that can Perplex, she can use Perplex until your next turn.
So she has Willpower, Perplex, Charge Flurry. Because she's next to, go back to his list.
Right here.
Big Tony.
Hey.
So you now have
Combo.
double Perplex. And then if they ever get close, guess what?
Charge Flurry.
Charge Flurry.
Charge Flurry.
And the backup plan here, Batman.
Dude, people were a little taken back by how good he is because I think they weren't prepared for him. He's another one we got to look out for.
Yeah, and interesting that we've only seen him a couple times.
Yeah, because there was a bunch of hype when he first came out about how broken and how good he was, and this is what only two people played him, and it was both yesterday.
Yeah. Mr. Sinister is his primary guy that he shoots through.
Mm-hmm.
Because Arcade, if he's on his map, he can shoot through people, kind of like how Jason mind controls through people.
Okay, nice.
He does it through other people, because he has Groot, he can also do it with the Walking Woods, I believe.
Is that like
he's got like an avatar to like.
Is that like the Telos trick or like a Eva?
Kind of. It's like the Phantom X thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay, cool, nice.
And he's really hard to kill on that map. Very, very hard because he can he only takes 1 damage every time you hit him.
Yeah, so he's got like a good amount of points now going on here then too.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool.
I mean, not really. I mean, he's still giving it up. Like Shield can die, Sinister can. He's a little bit harder, but like Batman, Phoenix, Groot, Big Tony, they all die.
They'll give up.
It's just him. It's just Arcade on this map. But if he's not on the map though, so the problem is if he's not on the map, I don't know how. I don't know how that works out because that's tough. That's a tough one because he's not very good on his clip.
Yeah, you just gotta.
So the old trick they used to do back in the day is if you didn't win the map roll, They
Uh-huh.
used to better suited arcade out with the round table.
Okay. Who would they bring
So
in?
like doesn't matter as long
Okay.
as it's not arcade because he sucks when he's not on that map.
Yeah. No, I was curious if you
Yeah.
remembered.
No, they
Huh.
um,
Didn't
it was
matter.
basically anybody who's 70 points because he's not worth 70 points on. So it's weird how they design him. At 70 points on his map, he's undercosted by a lot. At 70 points when he's not on his map, he's overcosted by a lot. So on his map, he's probably 100 points. If
Okay.
he's not on his map, he's probably 50.
That's a big swing.
Yeah, so
Um,
that's why
no, it's
that's why it's
definitely
like it
interesting
doesn't
design.
matter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I was
so
just curious
it's interesting.
if there's any particular favorite that people
I'm
lean
sure there
towards.
was. I just know that they I mean, I guess you have to look at what the ID cards were legal at the time.
Yeah.
So um I guess that's it for this event, right? Let's
Yeah, that
go
was
look
it
at
for.
let's go look at the hidden gems and then
Oh yeah.
the article by Zach because I think that article is really good
All right.
because we haven't had
Uh,
hidden gems in a while.
yeah. So Tom Shannonberger or
Barter.
Barger, uh, did one for our Teens Titans set. So yeah, Beast Boy this is the one that
Right.
morphs, right?
I I don't.
Yeah,
Does it say? Yeah, it's Morph.
it
Yeah,
says morph. Yeah. All right.
I think he's just there for that. He just says he's just there for the
Morph.
Morph,
Alyosha.
but also he takes every prime slot, so that kind of sucks.
Yeah. No bueno.
Yeah.
Uh,
Jinx is okay. It's just it's she has the society and mystical keyword for prob and barrier, but for 39 points, she's probably not worth it because you can get better pieces. Because obviously you get 5 points for Crimson,
yeah. So
but
that's
if you're
easy
gonna
problems.
pay like 40 points, there's like way better pieces that have. I think it's just because of those two keywords.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I could understand why you
Wonder
put that
Girl
down.
is actually pretty good. She starts with, if you pay the 8 points, she can start with the Wonder Girl lasso.
Okay. Oh,
And
the relic.
yeah, she
Okay.
starts with it. That's good because it's steel energy,
I was gonna say,
but
yeah, that
also
looks really good. What does it do? It's what does it do?
it's
Still
plus
energy.
it's steel energy from range also. So it's like
That's good.
the Soul Gem, but it gives you a range of 6 as well.
Okay.
So
So let me
um,
read what
she's
he
actually
wrote.
really good. You can take a look at her, see what
Yeah, she made the list thanks to her special power that works as follows: give Wonder Woman a range, as if she had a range 6. When she does and hits, in addition to the normal effects, place the opposing character adjacent to Wonder Girl, and she may make a close attack as a free action, targeting that opposing character. So would that be at no cost now?
yes.
Yeah.
So
So
she
the
can hit
power.
twice, dude.
Yeah. So the power can easily be abused. Yeah. So just pump her stats up and then just have her
Mhm.
swing. Oh, that's
She
dirty.
she has top click perplex too.
And it looks like she's also mystical too.
Yeah. So she'll be 89 points, I think, because
That,
she's 81 and I think the relic is 8, but I might be wrong.
that makes yeah, I don't
Yeah,
remember,
she's
but
mystical.
that's solid. Yeah, that's definitely cool. Mystical has a ton of
And also the
perplex.
fact that you have the steel energy from close and range means she basically has flurry. She basically has flurry steel energy.
Yeah, so she can heal 2 a turn
Yeah.
if she gets hit, right?
It's the only problem is if you hit her for 2, she sucks.
Oh,
Like how all the Teen Titans close
oh,
her. 2 or 3, they're just like they're down to like a 9 or 8 attack. It's bad.
it's all right. Well, we'll just keep her top tile. Sounds like a solid strategy.
Yeah.
Beast Boy Tiger. It's one of the other morphine
Well, the other
one.
one, you could look at the other one, the other 19 Beast Boy, that one.
Okay, okay, yeah. He's pretty interesting. His 77-point cost is a tad high
It's
for
not
what you
bad.
get, but he could be he could excuse me, but I think he could find niche. On second click, he has a power that allows him to make 4 close attacks at the cost of a double power action. Sadly, his 9 attack and 2 damage on that click isn't impressive, but give him a sniper rifle, a Mjolnir, and moved by Alyosha Craven, some friendly perplex, this guy could eviscerate an
Yeah,
opposing
so he
force.
has So he has shape change as a trait and prob,
Mm-hmm.
but it's only prob on your turn, so that's really all that matters. So that's why that would be okay. But for sure, that's what I'm saying. He's a Teen Titans click, so it's 9 attack. That's pretty bad.
It's rough, yeah.
Yeah. So there's
So
a
you
tiger.
could max out, had like a
Yeah.
12 for
Yep.
5. Tiger, similar stuff, right? Switching.
Cyborg's not bad too. You know, see his. Take a look at his power.
All right, so connect to every computer. Give Cyborg a free action and choose an object within range. Cyborg can draw a line of fire and count range and squares from that object until your next turn. Hey, that's nice. It gives him a little boost in range and around corners and stuff.
But you're not read it all.
Oh, the rest of it.
That's fine.
This, in my opinion, is the best Cyborg ever made. While he's on the bit expensive side on both of the dials, his trait makes him insanely good. Reads as follows: give Cyborg a free action, choose range, line of fire. I already read that. Because it acts like a burst effect, you can activate it and then have a friendly move that object with telekinesis, and it still works. That is really good.
Yep. So you pick it, and then you just like TK it, or you can have like your walking wood carry it somewhere else, and then he shoots through there. So because like the walking wood can go, so you pick that object, walking wood picks it up, moves 4, sidesteps 2, drops it. Now you just move that object an extra 6 squares on top, 7 because you put it in front.
Yeah, put on the other side.
So you're moving 7 squares, and he gets shoot from there. Now it's even farther.
That's
So that could work. It's just he's a lot of points.
Yeah, I want to look at this dial. This is worth investigating more. It's tickled my fancy.
That is a pretty cool thing, you know.
Yeah. 25, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Oof, it's rough stats.
Look at the low one though. The low one's really bad.
Yeah, so I clicked away really fast. I was like, 9.
See, like I was saying, he's a Teen Titan click. That's the problem.
Oof, that's rough. Yeah.
9 attack, 100 points.
Yeah, EE.
Smoke it.
I guess you could get some colossals in the back row. 2 targets.
Oh god, maybe he's still at 9.
Yeah, 3 per player.
Remember, all colossals are mostly 18s, 17s, and 18s.
I know. Yeah, that's
so
rough.
he needs a million.
A lot of perplex. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's why it's a cool ability. It just doesn't work with his stat line.
Oh, look at that 11 on that last click with that 15 defense.
Doesn't go the other way.
All right, let's see what else Tom has for us. Leash.
He's a capture from range.
Ooh,
which is good.
That's always fun. That's one thing we don't see enough of, capture.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, Changeling. Same thing with another one of the Beast Boys. Morph. Kid Flash.
This is interesting. He's a lot of poise, but
is this the one that stops hypersonic? No.
Read it.
Oh. So when you think this guy, when you look at this guy and you see his costly 117 points, you may think I'm crazy, but hear me out. He has a special movement that reads as follows. Kid Flash can use hypersonic, give Kid Flash a double power action that deals no pushing damage, and place him adjacent to an opposing character. Kid Flash may make a close attack at no cost and may be placed in any square within a line of fire. Aside from the obvious guerrilla tactics this guy can do, he also combos nicely with things like Straight Jacket Relic from Deadpool.
So he can port anywhere across the map.
It's gross.
And he can leave as long as he can see the square he's going.
Dude, hella open map, just go right back to your starting area.
Or you know what's insane? Okay, so check this out.
Yeah.
If you gave him, and I don't know if he put this. He should have put this. He should have put look up Millennium Puzzle. I think it's puzzle.
Puzzle's the barrier.
Just write puzzle. Oh, is it puzzle? Okay, what no, ring. It's one of those. It's the one that has improved.
That's I.
I don't think so. It's MI 2 L's. Just put MILL.
Yeah. No, I just didn't type in the M. I think it's I that gives you the improved targeting.
No, that's not it.
Oh no, ring. Yep, this is the ring. Improved targeting, elevated terrain, hindering, ignores characters.
So if you gave him this, he can port like to the other side of a building. because he ignores elevated when he sees. So if you're like, okay, for example, if you put this on him and you play on light cycle, he can double power action hit the guy, and then he can port anywhere on the map because he could see everything.
Everything. That's good.
See? And it's hard for him to get back at him. Of course, there's just one problem. He gets retailed.
I was gonna say, calls for retaliation's a bitch.
Unless he could go over there and then hit the retail, then that's fine.
As long as the retail dies.
Yeah, as long as it dies, you're good. All right, let's go back to the next one.
All right. Thunder. This guy has 7 range running shot, 10 attack, 3 damage. The thing, he has a really convoluted power that will allow him to attack characters without targeting them, which means he gets around Lex and Mystiques and those pesky shape change abusers. Hey, Sonic Wave.
Okay, we're looking at
okay. Yep, we're looking up Thunder. Oh, man.
We're going to get rid of this stupid Mystique. So we need to see who's worse, Black Widow or Mystique. One of these is Carol Baskin.
Ooh.
That bitch Carol Black Widow.
Thunder is in Teen Titans. There you go. Yep. All right, so when Thunder makes a ranged combat attack, you may draw a straight, horizontal, or vertical line to any single square within range and line of fire, ignoring other characters for line of fire purpose. If you do, the ranged combat attack does not target.
That's crazy. Does not target?
Yeah, and the attack result is compared to each opposing character's occupying a square along that line. The character closest to Thunder is the only hit character. Hey, that's not bad.
He can just wreck a Mystique.
Yeah, because they don't have reducers. Just swing.
Yeah, just boom. So that's interesting.
He's only
55 points.
Yeah.
It's only 55.
Ravengers. Not good keyword.
Yeah, no.
Got to go non-theme.
We're not, yeah.
Go non-theme. All right. Indigo. This one's a bit of a long shot. She's 150 points. Indigo packs a punch of a very useful tool to help your robot teams out. The first is the Outsider team ability. Then she also has probability control, the wing symbol, and phasing teleport. She also packs a trait that grants he and adjacent friendly characters with the robot keyword access to the Superman enemy team ability. Given the large number of low robots that are out there, this could prove very strong. She has a second trait that is even more interesting. It is a free, and she can choose a character within 6 squares in line of fire, and that character can't be given power actions until your next turn. At that point value, she makes an effective ID battery.
She's not bad. I mean, she's got Outsiders and that ability, but I wish that ability was all opposing characters. The within 6 in line of fire, because if it's only one character, then you can just she can get hit by another guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's 150 points. That's too much.
It stops like OMAs and stuff, but
yeah, for sure. But then they could just shoot her.
Yeah,
if they have range, which you should if you're playing sniper rifle.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, no, it's just cool. Gizmo. Get this guy. Gizmo can generate light objects as power, and it's free. He can remove standard objects from the game, and depending on if they're light or heavy, friendly characters within 4 squares can use a chosen attack or damage power, respectively. Any scientist keyword team should look at him. Yeah, he's got improved movement through characters. That's always helpful.
But the fact that he can just give everybody powers. Oh my God. If you're think about it like this, if you're playing, I don't know how much it would matter, but like it might. If you, let's say, have the WWE ring, he can pick the attack and damage powers from the WWE.
Yeah.
Submit. Can you imagine, like, oh, my whole team has submission. Da, 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 da.
By
and
mistake.
Like, you just like submission the whole board.
Yeah, you know what I think would hurt the Mystiques is the WWE figures submission.
Does it target? No.
It's like words like poison. I believe the wording's like poison. So would it?
It's good. Yeah, if you can. The problem is you'll never be able to do that because they have sidestep and they'll just get away.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Yeah, never mind.
You have to do it how Adam did it.
Yeah. Just lock him down. Yeah, that was genius. I was watching. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. So we got Bunker. He has 89 points, and he can use both Smoke, Cloud, and Barrier. The interesting thing with him is he has a trait that allows any terrain he places to remain until he uses the power again.
So it stays. That's not bad.
Put the Millennium Puzzle on him, get 8 squares of Barrier.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. Can you go up real quick? Does it say when he uses? Is it the trait that says it? You can click
terrain
it.
markers. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it got bigger. Never mind.
Terrain markers placed by bunkers are not removed until they are destroyed.
There you go. Yeah, then that works.
Or until bunkers use a power to place, right?
Dude, that's really good. Yeah, give him the thing and just like troll people. He does have perplex top click.
That is very helpful.
So it's funny. Dude, how are you winning? I don't know. You know how you do it? Oh, okay. Because if you right click, hey, go to your plus sign there to the right, and then press right click on the plus sign. Press right click. No, right click to close it, and then put reopen close tab. No. Right click, reopen close tab.
Got it. Excellent. Huzzah.
Omen.
All right. Omen. If you like being able to double target mind control without needing line of fire, then Omen is for you. Also, if you like being able to give opposing characters -2 perplexes without line of fire, Omen is also for you.
She's just 100 points. I remember I tried playing her before. It's hard because let's say I got the mind control. Okay, so let's say you're mind controlling behind a building or whatever, a wall. Yeah. Let's say you got the mind control off. Well, now you're on the other side of the wall. Like you don't have prob or anything to like do something from the other side.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of like, well, I hope I hit. Because if not, then it sucks.
Hope on a prayer.
Yeah, but it is good though to have no line of fire in that. That's good.
Yeah, and the -2 perplex.
Yeah, she's a wild card too. All right, Ray.
The Ray. He has a special power that allows himself and adjacent friendlies to use stealth when he has one token on him. Otherwise, he is a 75-point hypersonic attacker with mediocre stats. But he could find a niche that, thanks to the aforementioned special power and his Justice League keyword.
Justice League. It's a lot of points though. But yeah. Chases, I don't think there's anything that good. Figures the king. Yeah, the Batman's okay.
That one.
Yeah, because like you can call him in if you wanted to.
Like and he has like call in.
Change perplex. Like he has, but it's just there's just other Batmans to there's like a million other Batmans to call in. But he is if you want to look at something from the set, he is one.
Okay, nice. Cinder's
not bad too.
So this figures a steal for 61 points. You get 8 range, which has become very rare. You also get a special power that grants phasing, and when she moves through walls or blocking, they become clear terrain.
That's sick, right?
That's very helpful, especially on some of like the harder to get through maps like Stark Tower.
Also, anybody that wants to play a barrier team, just run it through.
Yeah, then she also packs a special that lets her use poison that can be penetrating if she only uses it on one character. Lastly, she has barrier, burnout, and then gravity feed Solstice. This character can remove large amounts of blocking with her trait. Nice. It's always helpful, but a lot of points.
Not bad. Yeah, that's the only thing. But yeah, there's really nothing. Probably the best thing to look at if you want to be the Jank Master Brewer is Leash for the capture teams and Gizmo. Those are the two main ones. Because Gizmo has, because of the new WWE powers, he gets better because you have more options now.
Yeah, like we've been talking with Nimrod, like that's an option.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, cool.
All right, let's go look at. This is actually. I think this is really good. Zach did a good job here. He's
nice.
So he's writing about mutagen ooze, which is a not like no one ever uses from the Turtles team. But basically,
OP object.
It gives you the animal keyword.
It's very cool. I've never seen anyone use it.
That's huge. What's that?
I've never seen anyone play this.
Yeah, no. So It's only, I don't know, how many points is it?
10.
5? 10?
10. Unity is just 10-point light
10
special
points to
object.
give your guy animal? That's pretty good. Because if you look down, you see Throg perplexes animals +2. So that's already good. Vixen. Oh, here's a perfect one. What was the isn't there someone that can do like they can mind control if they share a keyword? Oh, that was Bebop Rocksteady, right?
I think so, yeah.
Because I was gonna say like if you give somebody the animal keyword and you can just like, oh, they can mind control only friendly animals, then you can do that with the Marie Hill combo, right?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, so Vixen's another one because she's an animal.
Yeah, she can choose a standard power by any one
That has an
character on the
animal keyword.
battlefield with animal keyword. So that's awesome. Yeah, you get all sorts of colorful
Yeah, so if
stuff.
you slap on that mutagen ooze on somebody, then Vixen can be better because now she can get those powers. Because that guy wasn't an actual animal until they got the ooze, which means she could be better.
Yeah.
She's probably still a lot of points, but that's a nice trick. Cersei's kind of like a cute one because she doesn't break animal themes,
Okay, nice.
which is good because I'm not really sure what her dial and stuff look like, but I mean, 115 points, she should better be good.
Mystic's team ability.
Yeah. And then obviously Alyosha, that's the king.
Yeah, this is the cream of the crop right here for animals.
So you make anybody. So like, who do you pair Alyosha with? Look at this, Hulk, baby.
Hey.
If you give Hulk the mutagen ooze, then Alyosha power action move, or like he just moves and then Hulk moves. He gets to attack, and then Hulk can move again and attack.
Sick, smash. Huh? Yeah, no, it's any extra move you can give Hulk makes him good. Yeah, I would never have thought of this one.
Right? Because you can actually move him without having to have a taxi. He could just move.
Yeah, no, it's just smart. I didn't think of this.
Yeah, and then he could just flurry. But this is the other one that he was telling me like this is the one that he thinks could be the best is this Murder Machine.
Yeah. All right, so Alpha Protocol knockback when Murder Machine KOs an opposing character does not include KOs by knockback damage. After resolutions, he may make an attack. So Murder Machine is the piece that has potential to decimate an opposing team with a single action. At 200 points, he has a 10 speed running shot. At 100 points and 9 speed sidestep. At 100 points, he has a 9 speed sidestep. With 7 rage, both dials have the ability to cross the map and start KOing characters to activate Alfred Protocol. Yeah, so just send him out there and go to town.
And then Black Widow's another one too. If you want to get to Super Alpha Strike, because she gets a free move, free half move.
Yeah.
She gets free
once per game, half speed would then move.
And then what's her name? Also, so Alyosha moves. So she has like full reach.
Jeez.
But not only that, but it's the thing where she can drag you back after that's the main thing. So she can drag you back into the kill box essentially.
So, that's dirty.
And then so
a lot
there's
of points, but dirty.
75, right? It's only 75. That's not too bad. It's 75 points, and she when it dies, she pops off. So that's pretty good.
Okay.
You remember I had to deal with it in Popper?
Yes.
I killed it, and then she came out. I was like, shit.
Yeah, well.
Okay, Murder Machine, Alyosha, Mr. Okay, so it's this is the team was talking about.
Yeah, so it's TK out, Alyosha, Murder Machine go do his thing. When to go come clean up the scraps.
So it's like the Vulture.
Yes, very similar to Vulture, Hawkeye.
Just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
So and whatever he doesn't kill when it go.
Yeah, this looks to be limited, right? Yeah.
Yes, this is limited. That's what he was going to say.
Oh, yes, that's right there. If I can read, right? Yeah. No, very cool.
So this is something this has some really cool applications. The only problem is if it is like a light object, it could just get destroyed if you don't win map. So it is kind of
Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody or it doesn't even Mr. Nobody or just you're going up against a cosmic team and Astronomer shoots it. That sucks.
That is a liability to playing objects in the format.
That's why you have to play high theme yourself. So, but it's okay to play objects as long as it can't be destroyed. Um, like relics are fine because they can't be moved either.
Yes.
So the only way they can get around it is to play Mr. Nobe. Like that's it. Other than that, you should be fine. They can't move it. They can't shoot it. You know.
Yeah, relics are pretty safe, but yeah. But when they did that new ruling with you can just TK an object and destroy it for nothing.
But you can't do that with the relics.
No, of course not. But yeah, so play your relics, guys.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't be playing those objects unless you know for sure you can get it, or if that object isn't like detrimental to your success.
Yeah,
like it's like it's like if you're playing like the Mjolnir sniper thing, and you rely on it 100%. That's probably not the way to go, because if they can like TK it to their side, then you're screwed.
Yeah.
Now you can't do that.
Yeah, because then if they find your chink in the armor and they chink it.
Yep.
You're not gonna last very long.
All right, that's those are the two Bronze Age articles we had recently.
Mm-hmm.
And then now we have our you want what you want? Oh yeah, you want to do the ruling? Yeah, to go to the ruling.
So this was so we had a question come up in one of the mocks, 3-4 weeks, or it was probably 3 weeks ago now, right? It's been a while. And the question was, can I do autonomous actions if I've already been given 4 actions? And if you read the rulebook, it clearly says that you can't.
Yeah.
So it popped up, huh?
Yeah, it's so stupid because they contradicted themselves completely.
Yeah. So it came. I was watching one of the games, and one of the Zach, who's the one that posted the original question here, was like, "Hey, is this true?" Because I got called on it today, and there was a discussion that went back and forth. And I think for a week it was, "Hey, this is how it works. This is what's in the rulebook." And then finally,
and everybody agreed. Everybody was like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense."
And then WizKids came out with a ruling last Thursday, and the question was, if I used all the costed actions allowed with my action total, can I give an autonomous character a costed action? And they answered yes.
Yeah.
So
read Steve's comment on this. You just said go. You were just there.
I was just there. Where is it?
Click it. No, click the picture.
Oh.
There
it is. WizKids is going against the wording clearly written in the rulebook. Laugh out loud, fun times.
See.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And
that's
Brian,
too funny.
normal win, am I right?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's because that's just like what they do. Remember, I always say this. If they want something to work a certain way, that's how it's going to be, regardless. Like, damned if you damn the rulebook. This is how we want it to be. It's what it's going to be, even if it's contradicts it. I think that's really bad. Well, I'm not saying it like it's some kind of revelation. It is bad because if you can't follow a rule book, if you can't cite the rule book for rules because you are contradicting it in your rules forum, what's the point of the rule book?
Yeah.
Because by setting a precedent like that, anyone can go to me and go, if I say this, it says in the rule book, this is what it is. Then you say, oh yeah? Then explain to me the autonomous ruling, because they went against it. So how do I know they're not going to do that for this too? Right?
Yeah.
And that's going to, I'm going to wait until they answer that. I'm like, wait, but it says it right here. You take a click. If you don't have willpower, you have 2 tokens.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see if they change it. They might change their mind. Oh, I was like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, that's a valid argument.
That's stupid, because like that's supposed to be our safe space, but we can't even do that anymore because
can't even go to the rule book.
We can't even do it because like we can't even go in there because
somebody highlighted it.
Shit, like completely like right.
Yeah, like it says. So costed actions by default, 4 actions type listed at actions are costed actions to follow, and you only can activate them. Can only be activated if the number of costed actions you've already been given this turn is less than your action total.
That's completely and it's highlighted there, and it's like, yep, that's true.
Yeah, that's
everybody
exactly what
was
I read.
Like, yeah, everybody was like, yeah, that's right. You're absolutely right.
We're good.
And then, no, we're just kidding. So
April Fools.
Anyway. let's
on May 14th. Let's get to the good news. All right, here we are. Bam.
Can you click it? Yep.
I can click it.
Boom,
Starting
boom,
June
boom,
1st,
boom.
2020. 300
All right,
points
dude.
Bronze Age Limited.
First of all, shout out to Corey Franklin, my man with the dude. This is like pro, dude.
This looks really good.
And he you know he I was like, he deserved to flex a little bit. He's like, that's how good I am. I'm like, dude, no doubt. It's that's a new map, guys. Agents Lobby. If you want to see, I'll put up a higher res pic later on when we do the signups. But the signups it'll be directed from the from Facebook to the Open Series site to like a PayPal portal. So we'll be doing that. But we're going to be taking signups now until June 1st.
Okay.
June 1st, we will on June 1st we'll have the pods, and then from June 1st until June 6th or 7th, we'll probably get 5 or 6 days. They should have all 3 rounds done. We're gonna run it just how they run Comic Cult, because Steve did a good job. Like, if it ain't broke, why fix it? So we're gonna the way they do it. $5 entry. The only difference we're gonna do is we're gonna have a schedule of like single elimination. We're gonna have a smaller window for the single elimination one, so that we could get it done. And then I would like to have. It would be nice to have the top 4 and top 2 done in one day.
Yes.
Like that would be, if they can just get 2 hours to get done, because it's only 4 people. So if we can
schedule with them,
we can schedule with those 4 people, like Friday or Saturday, Sunday, and you guys get
it out.
2 games. It'll be good. And it's better. It'll be better for us, because then that means like people like me, you, and Dave, who want to stream, everybody can just congregate into one day.
Yeah, no, I like that idea.
Yeah. So it's 300 points, Bronze Age Limited. So it's going to be easier for the new players. You're still getting the qualifier points from the Open Series site, from the circuit, the whole year. Top 8 is getting the map. It's going to get shipped to you. Pods of 4, 3 rounds of round robin. Swiss, or not Swiss. It's 3 rounds of round robin. The top 2 of each pod advance a single elimination by record and then points. So obviously, if someone's 3-0, they're automatically in. If you're 2-1, you can get in. You just got to have more points than the next guy with the 2-1. It says 5 days to complete all 3 games. That should be pretty easy, because we are going to group the pods in
regions,
so they don't have to worry about the time difference. So if you're on East Coast time, that's why when we get them, we're going to ask who's on East Coast time, who's on West Coast time, who's on Mountain time, whatever. Then it's easier. So if they're like within an hour of each other, then we can put them together. But definitely East Coast. And like Aaron was saying, we're going to have, it's easier because like when we get to the finals, it could be like, it is a chance of having the West Coast region fighting the East Coast region finals guy.
I like it.
That's cool. We'll have everything on Discord. We have the rooms ready on Roll20. We'll leave it available for people to use if they want to play on it. They just gotta message us, and then we'll give them GM privileges, and they can use that. I know a lot of people have their own, but if they want to use ours, they can use ours.
Yeah.
It'll just be exactly how Comic Cult does it. We'll have the different Discord rooms for each pod, so they can all we can have all their teams up there. The one thing that I will say, though, we need to have them on the PDF file that we have on the discussion page. We need it uploaded to us so that we can upload it easier onto Discord, so that people can see their pods lists, as opposed to like screenshots of realms. Because it
makes it so much easier.
Yeah, and so that way you know, like, oh, what map he's playing. We're gonna do all that. I would like to get this done within 2 weeks. So the first week we'll do, 5 days. So like, let's say it starts on June 1st. By that Saturday, we should have the pairings for the top whatever single elim, and then by the following Saturday or Sunday, we should be done with the event.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That should be perfect. Because I know that the Comic Cult one is kind of like there's like to me there's a little bit more time in between. And
Yeah,
it's like yeah,
it's been going on
wow.
for a couple, like I'm almost a month, a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, like oh yeah, dude, it's I mean shit. 3 rounds and then the top there was the play-in games and then there was a top 16, top 8, top 4. So now we're in top 4. So there's still top 4 which is supposed to be done tomorrow and then Thursday we're supposed to have the
Finals.
finals is supposed to be Thursday. But all right. Well, that's it. We'll have all of that up tonight. I'm updating the site now. I know people have been messaging me already. I'll have it up, and then I'll just give you all the names, and we have, and then we can just work on grouping the regions together, the pods.
So sounds good to me.
We're not gonna put all Pacific Northwest in one pod, okay? Just not. That's not what we're gonna do.
No, just Chip, Corey,
Yeah,
Pat.
so it's gonna be Chip, Corey, Brian, and then somebody and Zach. That's gonna be one pod. And
We'll start from there.
But yeah, it should be cool because I already know Chip wants in. He just
He messaged me. He's like, I'm in.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm glad, dude. I'm really glad that those guys. I'm like really glad that that you were like pushing to get them in because like those guys are awesome, man. I love playing Brian. He is. That was like such a fun game. Like I know it's like it was just funny. I don't know. It was just funny. I don't know. We're like I messed up. He messed up. Like okay, let's reset and come out again and like oh god. And he's like, I'm trying to kill your engineer. Stop hiding it. You know, like little things. So it's so fun. You know, I mean, he got a little unlucky on his stuff. Like I couldn't believe how many 4s he rolled. That was insane. But the highlight of that game was the tombstone on Nimrod. Rolls a 5. Yes. Retail hit. All right, roll a 7. Yeah, you take 3.
Sorry, bud. Good game.
And,
yeah,
it was the funniest thing was because
Undertaker's like, what happened?
It was funny because he hit, and he was no, and so he goes no, and I go yes, but he hit my guy, and I'm cheering, and he's lamenting it like oh my god, he goes no, I was like yes, you know, so someone's watching, they'll be like, what just happened here? Why are you happy that he hit, and why are you mad that you hit?
Because Nimrod.
Yeah, it's so funny. So if you're just watching, you're like, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, it's fun, man. I guess Corey also, I didn't know idea that he was so talented in the art department. So
yeah, dude, no, this stuff looks the flyer looks amazing.
Shit. So when we do the next one,
yeah, I was like, hey, I'm gonna bug him for my next one.
Yeah, well, we have the next one is working on already. The Back to the Future one. I already have the preliminary layout. He's taking his time because obviously he's over there in Hong Kong. So, all right. Well, we have the regular bronze this Thursday, so people sign up for that. I'm sure we're going to get 8 again. We always do. Yeah. And then, yeah, that should be it. $5 entry. That's it. We will also have all the little judge rulings on the Discord. So if people want to know, like the autonomous ruling.
Yeah, we added a section on the
things like we probably have to put in the rules verification that assigned and equipped are 2 different things. So you can assign a relic to a colossal or non-standard, but you can't equip them. And you can equip someone and assign someone at the same time. You just can't equip 2 things on one guy unless it's Mandarin Ring, but you can assign multiple things to a guy.
A lot.
So, yeah, that should be fun. I'm expecting a lot of Black Widows, and if Adam, I think this will be a good test to see if Adam can run through. Yeah, because there's a lot to fight through. It should be cool. I just don't want him to be pissing people off because he attacked them 1,000 times. But you know what's bad is when they don't know it's coming and it happens and they're just like ugh. Because for the most part, when I've seen when he's played people during the mocks, they all see it coming, and they plan around it. So it's like, okay, cool, you got it. Okay, are you done? All right, my turn.
And he's pretty good at explaining what's going to happen before it happens. Like he tells everyone. Like seen him start a couple games, and he's like, "Well, here's my trick," and they're like, "Okay," and then it happens. They're like, "Oh, okay."
I would definitely like to see. Here's one. If he played a, holy crap! What's the most open map we have?
Probably
Cycle?
Wakakanda.
Yes.
Or
yes. Is that it?
Genosha. If you can see through elevated.
What else? Anything else? Because this is what I'm thinking. What if he played like the Richards version where he played the Batman with the Justice League?
Oh yeah.
And you pick an open map against Adam's team. Don't you just hit everybody for 1,000?
Was it High Noon? Is it a
High Noon Street? It has to be outdoor.
Yeah, out. Frozen Planet, or no, Ice Planet. It's pretty open.
Yes. Yes.
Super open.
The only way you can do it is you have to. There's only one thing though. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, yes. Okay, good one. Because if you're playing the Justice League team with the Batman Prime, you know how you're getting you have the knockback where you can get them onto that thing, onto the 3 damage, 11 attack, 12, whatever.
Yeah.
On turn 2, he can do that on turn 2, and he can hit everybody for 5. Doesn't that kill the whole board?
On Adam's team?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything that has more than 5 clicks.
For 5? I mean,
Jason.
it's 5. No, because
six.
Wingard only has 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's 5.
Because the Dr. Fates have enhancement, right? So
it's dirty.
So he's doing 5. I mean, if the only shot is they roll super senses, but he can easily give him a precision strike ring. Oh no, precision strike won't work. My bad, because it's only supposed to be one target.
Oh, you're very right. Then yeah.
But
they nerfed precision strike so hard.
Yeah, dude, they did, man. They took the balls off. Like, wow. Not only is it it should have been. Man, they do this. It should have been either or. Okay, it should have been either you can't target more than one guy, but they can't use super senses, or you can target multiple people, but they get -1 to the super sense roll.
No, exactly. Yeah.
But they said no. Let's do both. You can only target one, and they get
same thing with fucking Mystics.
Yeah, but also they get also worse because before you couldn't mastermind it before. Now you can. So they really nerfed. Dude, they really nerfed precision strike.
Yeah,
that's really bad. So that's just too bad. But anyway,
another rules change in 2 years.
I know. If I think that's another type of team that could beat it, a Batman team.
Well, that's he had a +16.
Yeah,
that is. I don't think you get more swarm than that.
Yeah, he'll do it. I mean, for sure that team.
Richard didn't like his team though. He was like, I didn't do very good.
It's a one-trick pony.
Yeah, and if you get the one trick,
it's like if somehow anything happens to Batman or he misses or whatever, you're dead.
Well,
everybody there's one click.
Fourth combo.
Yeah, they're all one one click. But
massive energy explosion.
It should be fun. I think we should probably take a look at. I should. You know what we should do is look at Lebanon team. I'll play Adam's team. See if I can replicate any of his success. To see if it actually is, if it's him or if it's or if it's really Black Glove. Is Black Glove really busted, or is it just Adam's just good? Because I think it's Adam's good.
Because we had the same issue when Steve was winning with his Quinjet all the time.
Right. And then that's
Quinjet,
a good point.
And then Steve's still winning with a different team.
No.
Yeah.
Other people tried Quinjet and they didn't win. That's the difference. You need to be able to replicate. That's what I told Adam too. I said people need to replicate your success. Otherwise, it's you, not the team. Because if I remember. Oh, why don't we ban Quinjet? He's winning all the time. Like no, Steve's winning all the time. Other people playing Quinjet, they're not winning. So that proves it's Steve, not the team. If someone else plays that team and they win the same amount of time that he is, then perhaps it is. But I think it's him because watching him play, there's so much crap going on in that team. I don't know, man.
So
you
many
know what?
moving
You know what it
parts.
is? It's like when you're making a salad and you just throw everything and you start mixing it up, and then that's him. Just throw everything in there.
Make it happen.
So, okay.
I think that's it. Yeah, that was good.
Cool, man. All right, so signups are going to be going up this week. We have until the 1st. We will also require people to use the PDF file. And event Thursday, event Sunday. I guess Sunday will be the practice.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Practice events until then. So cool.
Very cool. All right. Well,
until next time, guys. When in doubt, perplex the attack.
Don't forget to practice lawyers, guys. Take it easy.
Shake it, Cali. West Coast.